Hi, good morning, everyone, and welcome back to yet another academic Scrum session. So today we have Bhavya with us, who will be presenting on student support services. So Bhavya, I request you to kindly start the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bodhi, and a very good morning to everyone. So today we will be talking about a very important aspect about any institution or any business, that is the customer support service. And as we are an educational institution, our customer is students. So how can we support our students in the best possible way? Now, the question comes is why we require the student support services. So, I, as Australia is known for its education and a cosmopolitan environment, we have the people from all over the world. We have the people from different countries with different backgrounds. We have the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. We have the students who have the disabilities. So our goal is to make those students comfortable in the setup, in our institution setup, and offer the students on the best possible way how can they adjust to their studies, how can they achieve their learning objectives, and once they complete the course in a stipulated time frame with a satisfactory learning outcomes. So when we talk about the student support, there are basically two types of student support, that is the academic support and the non-academic support. Academic support, as the name specifies, it relates to all the learning outcome support for all achieving the learning outcomes so that the students successfully progress throughout the course, complete the course within the stipulated time frame. They shouldn't during the running of the course only the students are able to complete the course well within the time. And non-academic support, it is anything which is not academically related. It could be with relate to the institution as to how the student should move across in the institution when they are a part of it, and we provide all those services or all those information to our students while the IHNA website, the the student handbook, even before the student becomes a part of IHNA. Once the student is a part of IHNA, they have the access to the student support portal as well. Now, when we talk about what does academic and non-academic support includes, so when we talk about the academic support, it includes everything related to assessment, the task, the stimulation-based practices, the professional experience placement, how they are going to write their assessment, what kind of language or what kind of demonstration is expected out of the student once they are doing the assessments, how they are going to access the resources which is important for completing any kind of an assessment, plus an appropriate referencing, which is a very important part of any assessment because a wrong referencing could lead into another issues like plagiarism, etc. So appropriate referencing, there might be students who are not very well versed with the computers or with the IT issues. So providing the support for, because nowadays everything is more over the internet. It's the accessibility of the resources is over the internet. So until unless a student is very much well versed with the information technology, the movement of how it works, uh, the student won't be able to perform in a better way. When we talk about the non-academic support, it includes things like the facility. They might be having an issue about how the facility function, where are the resources, about the English, because there are the people who are multilingual, so they might be requiring, and Australia native language is English, so they may require the support with terms of language, the language literacy and numeracy support, the welfare support services. They might be having some support, they might require support with respect to the adjustment part in a new country or a new institution. They might require counseling. We even have external counseling, which is by a third party, which is called Relationship Australia. We have the IT support services, which is accessible 24 by 7. And it could be with respect to the access of the access of the login or the logins of the various softwares which we use for teaching the students. And we can also have the real-time chat with the student support people, staff, and their lecturers through Microsoft Teams. And student might require the support while they are on professional experience placement. So when they have their shift off our institution time also, we provide them the support that is after our services. They might require career guidance as to how they move further after completing their course. And we also have an independent mediator. When we talk about the learner support, how we conduct the learning support sessions, that is the academic support sessions. So it could be a drop-in session. It could be in a small groups. The groups are formed and where the students can bring up their the interest about the topics which they are interested in enhancing their knowledge. One-to-one tutorial, that is an educator will provide them the tuition regarding the assessments or the tasks that they require the support. And also, as we discussed earlier, via the student portal and through the Microsoft Teams. We have also put in place various ways where the student can put up their grievances and their issues. So how can they bring up their issues? They might not be comfortable talking directly to their educator or any of the IHNA staff. So for those purposes, we have the Student Representative Council, where there's a person, there's a committee, a council formed in the campus itself with their people itself. That is, the council will be made out of the students only. They can actually move in and provide their genuine feedback. What are their issues, so that the representative from the Student Representative Council can allow us or allow the institution to know about the student grievances, and so that it could be sorted out gradually. Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Education and Support Committee. This is to promote and support the communities, not only for a student perspective, but also for the local communities. So this is how we provide the support to our students. And could be other means as well in day-to-day life. It could be a peer support. They have they can. Our institution is basically looking forward for providing the support in whatever mean it could be, from the self-support to the educator support. That's all that I want to put it further. Any questions from anyone?
Thank you, Bhavya. Thank you for the wonderful presentation. As of now, we do not have any questions, so we'll leave the floor open for any questions, queries, or suggestions. Yes, I believe we do not have any questions on that. Thank you once again for the wonderful, wonderful, and very informative presentation. Yes, so if anyone has any questions or queries regarding that, they can definitely contact Bhavya. Then I'm sure she'll be more than happy to answer your questions.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Bodhi, for moderating the session.
Thank you, Bhavya. Thank you once again. And yes, see you all during the business scrum. Thank you. Bye-bye.